Hi students, welcome to my channel Doctor's Physics. In today's class we are going to study about trigonometry functions. Okay, everyone knows what are trigonometry functions. How many are there? First one sin theta, next cos, next tan, next cot, next secant, and last is cosecant. We are having 6 trigonometry functions. And now in a right angle triangle, if this is making an angle theta and this will be 90 degrees. And now the side opposite to this angle, that is perpendicular, that is nothing but opposite. On the side which is with this angle, that is base. On the side which is perpendicular to the 90 degrees, that means this is hypotenuse. Now sin theta is given by the formula perpendicular by hypotenuse. Now cos theta is base by hypotenuse. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, which is nothing but perpendicular by base. And now cot theta is 1 by tan theta. Cot theta and tan theta both are inverse to each other. It is nothing but cos theta by sin theta, which is nothing but base by perpendicular. Now secant theta is inverse of cos theta. Therefore cos theta is base by hypotenuse. Therefore secant theta is hypotenuse by base. Now cosecant theta is inverse of sin theta. Therefore sin theta is perpendicular hypotenuse. Therefore cosecant theta is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Now what are those values? What are these values? 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and next 60, next 90 degrees. And with these values we are having one more value, that is 37 degrees and 53 degrees. Frequently in physics we will use 37 degrees and 53 degrees. Now same, sin 0 is how much? 0. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Next, sin 60 means root 3 by 2. Sin 90 means 1. Sin is a increasing in function. The values of sin is increasing from 0 to 1, from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. And now sin 37 is 3 by 5 and sin 53 is 4 by 5. These are very important. These are very easy to simplify. So therefore in many questions they will ask 37 and 53. 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Now cosecant. Now cos theta. If sin is increasing in function, then cos theta will be decreasing in function. The values decrease from 1 to 0. 1, next root 3 by 2, then 1 by root 2, then 1 by 2, then 0. Now same here, reverse. Sin 37, cos 37 means sin 53, that is 4 by 5. Cos 53 means sin 37, that is 3 by 5. Now tan, I think from here we can solve. Tan means sin by cos, that is 0 by 1 is 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 is 1. Root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2 is root 3. 1 by 0, anything by 0. 0 by 1 is 0 and 1 by 0 is infinity, undefined. Therefore it is infinity. And now tan 37. Tan 37 means 3 by 5 by 4 by 5 is 3 by 4. And tan 53 is 4 by 5 by 3 by 5 is 4 by 3. And now from cot, secant and cosecant. Just cot means reverse of tan. Secant means reverse of cos. And cosecant means reverse of sin. I think all these values you know, but remember these 37 and 53 values. These are important. Okay. Next we will see about the few more formulas. What are those? Basic formulas. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is always equal to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. And 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Please remember this. Okay, next one. Sin A plus B. What is the value of sin A plus B? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now if it is sin A minus B means what we can do? Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. A plus B means sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. If it is sin A minus B means here minus will come. Next, cos A plus B. If cos A plus B means what is the formula? Cos A cos B minus. If it is plus, for cos it will come minus. Minus sin A sin B. Now if it is cos A minus B means, if it is minus, then cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. If it is plus for cos, if it is plus, minus will come. If it is minus, plus will come. Next, tan A plus B. What is the formula for tan A plus B? The formula for tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Please remember this. If it is tan A minus B means, if it is tan A minus B, then tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. I think signs are clear for it. Please take care of the signs. For sin, plus, plus, minus, minus. For cos, plus means minus, minus means plus. And when it comes to tan, bottom will change. For plus, the same signs will be coming to the numerator, but the opposite sign will be coming to the denominator. Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B, and tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Okay. These are clear, I think. Next we will see sin 2a. What is the value of sin 2a? Sin 2a is nothing but sin A plus A. That is nothing but sin A cos A, sin A cos B. Here B is also nothing but A. Therefore, sin A cos A plus cos A sin A. That is nothing but 2 sin A cos A. Sin 2a is nothing but 2 sin A cos A. Now next one, cos 2a. What is cos 2a? It is nothing but cos A plus A. Here B is nothing but A. That's all. Now what is the formula? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B. B is also A. That is cos into cos is cos square A minus sin A into sin B. It is nothing but sin A into B is also A. Therefore sin square A. That is nothing but. Now from here this function what I can convert? Cos theta I can convert as cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Can I write like this? Observe carefully. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And cos square theta must be equal to 1 minus. I am sending the sin square theta that side. 1 minus sin square theta. If in place of cos square theta I am writing as 1 minus sin square A minus sin square A. In place of cos square A I wrote like this. For example, 1 minus 2 sin square A. This is one formula. This is one formula. Another formula. I converted cos square theta here. Now if I convert sin square theta, cos square A minus. Now if I, what is sin square theta here? If I want sin square theta, then which is nothing but 1 minus sin that side, sin cos square theta that side. That is 1 minus cos square theta. Now right there. 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square A minus 1 minus of minus plus cos square. That is nothing but 2 cos square A minus 1. This is one more formula. See, observe carefully. cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a, or 1 minus 2 sin square a cos square, 1 minus 2 sin square a, or 2 cos square a minus 1. Okay. Now what is the next one? Tan 2a. Now what is tan 2a? Tan 2a is nothing but same here also. Tan a plus a. Use same formula, this formula there. What you will get? Tan a plus tan a by 1 minus tan a into tan a. That is nothing but 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square. Therefore, tan 2a formula is 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. Please remember these formulas 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If you know this, then you can derive these formulas. Even in exam, even if you forgot them, if you remember this, you can derive them. Okay. And one more formulas are there. Sin 2a in terms of tan. Sin 2a is equal to 2 tan a by 1 plus, here minus, for sin it is plus, 1 plus sin square a. And cos 2a is equal to 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. And what is tan 2a? Tan 2a is equal to sin 2a by cos 2a. That is nothing but how much? Just divide with this. What you will get? 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. 1 plus tan square a will be cancelled off. What is remaining? 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. For sin, we sometimes will use this formula also. Please remember that. Okay. Now next one. I think this is clear for everyone. Please remember the formulas. Already you studied this on your school days, but just remember the formulas. Okay, next one. Sometimes we will use this one also. Sin A plus sin B. Sin A plus sin B. Now what to do? What is the formula for this? Sin A plus sin B formula. Sin A plus sin B formula is 2 sin A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B by 2. One time it is plus, one time it is minus. Now if it is sin A minus sin B. Now what is sin A minus sin B? Just reverse, the signs will be reversed. 2 sin A minus B by 2 cos A plus B by 2. Now for cos A plus cos B. Now for this it will be little bit reverse, so see it. What is that? 2, both will come cos A plus B by 2 and cos A minus B by 2. Now next one, cos A minus cos B, here minus. Now again 2 sin A plus B by 2 sin A minus B by 2. Please remember them. For sin, the values will change same, but the signs will change for sin. But for cos, when it is plus, both cos will come. When it is minus, both sin will come. And one more thing, minus is there. Sorry, minus. Here it is plus, here it is plus, here it is plus. But here it is minus. Please remember it. Okay. Now we will see the values. Okay, one more thing to remember. Observe carefully this one. Sin 30 degrees, we know. What is sin 30 degrees? 1 by 2. Now if they told to find sin 120 degrees, how can I find? Yeah, we can find. First of all, you have to see the quadrants. There are 4 quadrants. Each quadrant is having 90 degrees. And the first quadrant lying between 0 to 90 degrees, and the second quadrant lies between 90 to 180 degrees, and the third quadrant lies between from 180 to 270 degrees, and the fourth quadrant lies between from 270 to 360 degrees. 360 degrees or 0 degrees, both are same. Okay, now just remember this, all silver teacups. All means all the 6 trigonometric functions are positive here. All the trigonometric functions are positive. Now when it comes to here, silver means sine. If sine is positive, then cosecant also positive, because sine is inverse to cosecant. For in this, sine and cosecant both are positive. Remaining all 4 are negative in this quadrant. Now in this t means tan. Tan is positive. If tan is positive, then tan and cot are inverse. Therefore, if tan is positive, then cot must be positive. For tan and cot are both are positive. And lastly, C means cos. Cos and secant. Here in these are positive. Remaining all 4 are negative. Now we will see the values. Observe carefully what I am doing. Sine 30 degrees. 30 degrees lies in first quadrant, between 0 to 90. Therefore, the sine value must be positive. 1 by 2. Okay. Now, sine 120 degrees. 120 lies between 90 to 180. That is second quadrant. Even in second quadrant, sine is positive. Therefore, plus, what I can write? I can write as sine 90 plus 30 degrees. Can I write like that? Yeah, I can write. Or I can write as plus sine 180 minus 60 degrees. Okay. Now one more thing, please remember this carefully. Sine 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. Sine 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta, and sine 180 plus theta is equal to sin theta. When it is odd multiples of 90, then sin will become cos. If it is even multiples of 90, that means 0, 180, 360, when it is even multiples of 90, then the sign will be sin. There will be no change. Now same for cos. Cos 90 plus theta, odd multiple. When it is odd multiple, then cos will become sin theta. When it is even multiple, 180 plus theta, plus or minus actually, then cos theta. When it is 180, when it is even multiple of 90, then cos will be cos. There won't be any change. Same thing for tan. The tan will convert to cot, and the cot will convert to tan. And same for cosecant, secant and cosecant. Secant will convert to cosecant, and same cosecant will convert to secant. Observe carefully. When it is odd multiple of 90, then the values will change, functions will change. Sin to cos, cos to sin, tan to cot, cot to tan, and this one. If it is even multiple, then the functions won't be changed. The functions won't change. They will be same. Please remember this. Now we will see carefully. See here. Sin 120. I can write as sin 90 plus 30. When it is odd multiple of 90, then what will happen? Sin 90 plus theta. So it will become cos theta. That is cos 30. Cos 30 means how much? Root 3 by 2. Now sin 120. Sin 120. 120 means in second quadrant. Sin value is positive or negative? Sin value is positive. Therefore keep positive. Now next, one more thing. Sin. Okay, this one also we can solve in another method. Sin 180 minus 60. I can write like this: 90 plus 30 or 180 minus 60. Both are 120 only. Now, if it is even multiple of 90, then the sign will be sine. Therefore, sine 60. Sine 60 means root 3 by 2. And the sine value in sine 120 lies in second quadrant and sine value is positive. Therefore, positive root 3 by 2. Next, sine will take it as 1 to 10. How can I convert 210? I don't know what is the value of 210. I have to convert into 30s, 60s, 45s like that. 210 means sine 180 plus 30 degrees. Can I write like this? Now it is, what is this? This is even multiple of 90. Therefore sine will be sine, that is sine 30 degrees. No, 210 lies in which quadrant? 210 lies in third quadrant. In this quadrant, only tan and cot are positive. Remaining all are negatives. That means sine will be, sine 210 is a negative value. Therefore minus. Now you can do in another method. Sine 270 minus 60 degrees. 270 minus 60 is also 210. Now 270 is an odd multiple of 90. Odd multiple of 90. Then the sine will become cos. Cos 60 degrees. That is nothing but how much? 1 by 2. Now sine value 210 lies in third quadrant and the sine value is negative in this third quadrant, therefore negative. Minus 1 by 2. Here also minus 1 by 2. I think this is clear for everyone. I will see a few more examples. Now tan 150 degrees. Same here, tan 150 degrees how much? Tan 150 I can write as tan 180 minus 30, or I can write as tan 90 plus 60. 180 minus 30 is 150, or 90 plus 60 is also 150. Now this one, it is even multiple of 90. Therefore tan will be tan. There won't be any change. Therefore tan 30 degrees. Now tan 150 lies in which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan value is positive. Only sine and cosecant is positive. Remaining all are, tan value is negative. Only sine and cosecant is positive. Tan is negative in second quadrant. Therefore, minus. That is minus 1 by root 3. Or I can write like this. Tan 90 plus 60. 90 means odd multiple of 90. Therefore, how much? I can write as cot 60. Same, cot 60 means how much? 1 by root 3. And positive, negative. Tan 150, that means second quadrant. Tan value is negative, therefore minus 1 by 3. This minus and plus is given by this actual value. This actual values. You should remember these quadrants, then only you will get positive and negative. Be careful. These negative and positive values signs are very important. Now we will see one more example. Secant 300 degrees. Now secant 300, how can I write this? Secant 270 plus 30 degrees. Can I write like this? Yeah, I can write. 270 is odd multiple of 90. Therefore secant will become cosecant. Therefore cosecant 30. And now 300 is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, which are positive? Cos and secant. Therefore secant 300 is in fourth quadrant. Therefore it is positive. Positive cosecant 30. Therefore what is cosecant 30? Sin 1 by 2, sin 30 is 1 by 2. Cosecant 30 means reverse of it. That is plus 2 is the answer. Now we will take one more thing. Sin 750 degrees. Now what I can write this? Sin 750. How can I write this? 750 means I can write like this. 8 into 90 plus 30 degrees. 8 into 90 is 720 plus 30 is 750. Now it is even multiple or odd multiple? It is even multiple. 8 is even multiple of 90. Therefore sin will be sin. Therefore it is nothing but sin 30. And 750, where it will come? 0 to 360, again 360 to 720, again 720 plus 30 means in first quadrant. First quadrant. That is nothing but positive one sign, that there is nothing but 1 by 2. Usually 750 won't be possible. I will show you only from 0 to 360 only. Okay, is it clear for everyone? Okay, fine. I think till now we have seen the formulas. Now we will see some examples. Now same with this one. Sin 15 degrees. How can I find the value of sin 15 degrees? I don't know the value of sin 15. I can write this one as sin 45 minus 30 degrees. Can I write like this? 45 minus 30 is nothing but 15 degrees, which is in the form of sin A minus B. What is the formula? Sin A minus B formula. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Use that formula here. What you will get? 2 sin 45 cos 30 degrees minus cos 45 sin 30 degrees. Now what is the value? Sin 45 means how much? 1 by root 2, and cos 30 means root 3 by 2, minus cos 45 means 1 by root 2, and sin 30 means 1 by 2. What is the value? Root 3 by 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2. That is nothing but how much? Root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. This is nothing but sin 15 value. Okay, we will see one more example. What we will see? Tan 45 degrees. Okay, tan 45 you know, right? Tan 75 degrees. Tan 75, how can I find the value of tan 75? Tan 75 I can write as tan 45 plus 30 degrees. Can I write like this? Another value of tan 45, another value of tan 30. Therefore I wrote in this form. No, which is in the form of tan A plus B. Therefore, what is the formula for tan A plus B? What is the formula? Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Use the formula here, what you will get? Tan 45 plus tan 30 degrees by 1 minus tan 45 into tan 30 degrees. What is the value? Tan 40 means 1 plus tan 30 means 1 by root 3. 1 minus tan 40 means 1, tan 30 means 1 by root 3. Take the LCM, here also take the LCM. What you will get? If you take LCM, root 3 plus 1 by root 3 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Therefore cancelled off. Finally what you will get? Tan 75 means how much? Root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. Is it clear? Okay, now we will see one more example. Sin 120 plus sin 60 degrees. Now tell me what is the value of sin 120 and sin 60 values? I can do this problem in two ways. One is directly just keeping the values and adding them. Sin 120, what is the value of sin 120? Sin 120 means I can write as sin 90 plus 30 degrees. It is 90 means odd multiple of 90. Therefore, sin will become cos 30. And 120 is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin is positive. Therefore, it is positive. Therefore, plus cos 30 means root 2. Root 3 by. What is the value of sin 60? Root 3 by 2. Therefore, root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 is nothing but root 3. Or I can do this another method. What is that? Sin A plus sin B formula. What is sin A plus sin B? Sin A plus sin B means 2 sin A plus B by 2 into cos a minus b by 2. Do you remember this formula? Sin a plus sin b is equal to 2 sin a plus b by 2 cos a minus b by 2. Use that formula. What do you get? 2 into sin 120 plus 60 by 2 cos 120 minus 60 by 2. How much? 2 into 120 plus 60 means how much? 120 plus 60 is 180 by 2 is 90. Cos 120 minus 60 means 60. 60 by 2 is 30. Therefore 2 into, what is this value? Sin 90 means 1 and cos 30 means root 3 by 2. Therefore 2 into root 3 by 2 is 2 into 1 into root 3 by 2. Answer is root 3. If these values are known values, then I can do in this method. Simply I can add them. But if we don't know the values, then we have to do by using formula. We'll see one more example for clarity. Cos 15 plus cos 75. No, see, if you observe carefully, cos 15 value I don't know. Previous problem, cos sin 120. I know the value of sin 120 and I don't know the value of sin 60. But in this problem, I don't know the value of cos 15. I don't know the value of cos 75. Now I have to use the formula for sure. Now what is the formula? Which is in the form of cos A plus cos B. What is the cos A plus cos B formula? 2 cos A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B by 2. Use that formula here. What you will get? 2 cos 15 plus 75 by 2 into cos 15 minus 75 by 2. If what you will get? 2 cos 15 plus 75 is 90. 90 by 2 is 45. Now cos 15 minus 75, that is how much? 15 minus 75 is minus 60 by 2, that is minus 30. Cos minus 30. Therefore, what is the value? 2 into cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos of minus 30. You observe carefully few things. Cos of minus theta is always equal to cos theta. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos of minus 15 is equal to cos 15. Cos of minus 75 is equal to cos 75. Cos of minus 90 is equal to cos 90. Remember this. Because cos is a even function. We will see what is even function, we will see what is odd function just after 2 minutes. For present, just remember cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. When it comes to sine, sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. When it comes to tan, tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Because tan and sine are odd functions. Tan and sine are odd functions. Therefore, we will take it as sine minus 30 means how much? Sine minus 30 means not sine 30. It is minus sine 30. Therefore, what is the value of cos minus 30? Cos minus 30. Cos minus theta means cos theta only. Therefore, cos minus 30 means cos 30. What is the value? 2 into 1 by root 2 into cos 30 means how much? Root 3 by 2. If what is the answer? Root 3 by root 2. That is root 3 by 2. I think this is clear. This is important. Now we will see one more example. What is the formula? The same formula we will use. Cos 15 minus cos 75 degrees. Minus. Now what is the formula? Cos 15, cos A minus cos B. Cos A minus cos B. What is the formula for cos A minus cos B? Minus 2 sin A plus B by 2 sin A minus B by 2. Do you remember the formula? cos A plus cos B means 2 cos A plus B by 2 cos A minus B by 2. If it is cos A minus cos B means minus 2 into sin A plus B by 2 sin A minus B by 2. Now use this formula here. What you will get? Minus 2 into sin 15 plus 75 by 2 sin 15 minus 75 by 2, which is nothing but minus 2 into sin 15 plus 75 means 90 by 2 is 45 degrees, and sin 15 minus 75 is minus 60 by 2 is minus 30 degrees. Now what is the value? Minus 2 into cosine 45 means 1 by root 2 into sin of minus 30. What is sin of minus theta? Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Sin of minus 30 is minus sin 30. Therefore, minus sin 30. So minus sin 30 means how much? Minus into minus is plus. Minus into minus is plus. Sin 30 means 1 by 2 to cancel off. What is the answer? 1 by root 2 is the answer. Is it clear? Why I told this problem is especially for this. Cos is a even function, therefore cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. But sin is a odd function, sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Remember this. Okay, now we will see. Now we will see what is even function and what is odd function. Okay, if any function which is of this form, f of x is equal to f of minus x. If f of x is equal to f of minus x, then this function is known as even function. This function is known as even function. And this function is symmetry along y-axis. Symmetry along y-axis. We will see an example, then you will understand. Y is equal to x square. Now say me, if x is equal to 2. Now what is the y value? Y value. What is y value? 4. If x is equal to minus 2, what is the y value? Y is equal to minus 2 of whole square. That is nothing but minus 2 whole square. That is 4. That means even though x is positive, even though x is negative, the y value is same. That means f of x is equal to f of minus x. Even though x is positive, even though x is negative, both the functions values will be same. Now what is the graph for f y is equal to x square? What is the graph? For y is equal to x square, the graph will be like this. This is a graph. Now if I fold this along y-axis, it exactly overlaps. This exactly overlaps on this. Therefore it is symmetry along y-axis. Therefore this is a even function. Now we will see one more example. Y is equal to cos x. Now why I told cos is a even function? Observe carefully. Cos 0 is how much? Cos 0 is 1. Cos 90 means how much? 0. Again the values will be, the graph of the cross will be how much? Cos 180 means minus 1. Again 270 means 0. Again 360 means like this 1. Even for cos, even for negative theta also the graph will be like this. That means even though it is minus 90 here minus 180, the graph, the cos graph is exactly symmetry along y-axis. It will overlap this side. Therefore cos of 90 is 0, cos of minus 90 is 0. Cos of 180 is minus 1, cos of minus 180 is also minus 1. Therefore cos is a even function. Therefore, what I will write? Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos of minus 120 is equal to cos 120. Because it is along symmetry along y-axis, it overlaps. Okay, we'll see one more example, like y is equal to mod x. Mod function. Mod function means what is the mod of minus 2? 2. What of mod of minus 5? 5. What of mod of 5? 5. Whatever be the value of x, it may be positive or it may be negative values. Output will be positive. Therefore, what is the value? It is a even or odd? It is a even function. Therefore, cos x, y is equal to x square, even y is equal to x power 4, or even y is equal to x power 6, or even multiple of powers. When it is even multiple, even powers, then it is a even function. Now we will see what is odd function. Now what is odd function? For odd function, f of minus x is equal to minus of f of x. When this satisfied, then it is a odd function. And this is not symmetry along y-axis. This is not symmetry. Even function is symmetry along y-axis, but odd function is not symmetry along y-axis. Now we'll see one example. Y is equal to x. Now what is the graph for y is equal to x? The graph is a straight line like this. Now what is y is equal to? If x is equal to 1, what is the y value? 1. When x is equal to minus 1, what is y value? Minus 1. That means the graph is not symmetry along y-axis. I can't fold this. If I fold this, it won't overlap. Observe clearly, it won't overlap. Therefore, this function is a y is equal to x. It is a odd function. It is a odd function. Now we will see one more example. Y is equal to x cube. Even this is also a odd function. Y is x is equal to minus 2. What is y is, if x is equal to minus 2, what is the y value? Minus 8. If x is equal to 2, what is the y value? 2 cube is 8. That means if when x values are, the x value signs are changing, then y value signs also changing. That means this is not obeyed. This is obeyed. Therefore, this is a odd function. Commonly I can say y is equal to x power n. When n is odd, then it is odd function. When n is even, that means 2, 0, 4, 6, 8, then it is even function. Okay. Now we will see one more example in odd function. Y is equal to sin x function. Now what is the graph for sin x? Sin 0 is 0. Sin 90 is 1. Sin 180 is how much? 0. Therefore the sin x graph will be like this. Now when it comes this side, negative x, then the sin x graph will be like this. That means if I fold this along y-axis, this one is not overlapping this side. Observe carefully, this is not overlapping. If I take mod x graph, y is equal to mod x graph. What is the y is equal to mod x graph? The mod x graph will be like this. If I fold this, exactly this will overlap on this. This will fall on this line. That means this is overlapping. This is symmetry along y-axis. Therefore, it is a even function. But when it comes to sine, this side graph is not overlapping on this graph. Therefore, this is not symmetry. Therefore, it is a odd function. Now, therefore, that is the reason why I told sine of minus theta is minus of sine theta. Therefore, sine of minus 120 is minus of sine 120. Sine of minus 30 is sine of minus 30. I think it is clear. What is odd function? What is even function? Even tan also odd function. Even tan x, tan of minus theta is also equal to minus of tan theta. Tan theta, sin theta, these are odd functions. When n is odd function. When n is even, it is even function. As a glance, we will see now. Same way, what is odd function? Firstly, f of minus x is equal to minus of f of x. This is known as odd function and it is not symmetry along y-axis. Example, sin x, tan x, x power 3, x power 5, so on. When it comes to even function, what is even function? F of minus x is equal to f of x. When this is satisfied, then it is a even function. Now what is this? It is symmetry along y-axis. This is important. The graph is symmetry along y-axis. What is the examples? Cos x, then x square, x power 4, x power 6, mod x, and so on. And by this we completed trigonometry functions and even and odd functions. In next video we will see about the logarithms and differentiation. Thank you.